Back by popular demand. What is the tagline for this? Hey guys, welcome to Morning Tea.
Hey guys, welcome to Morning Tea, where we sit in our sleepwear and discuss current events. Today's tea is hot. I usually say iced. I don't even know how to do this anymore.
I'm actually not in my sleepwear. I'm representing Jouelzy so hard right now. Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Melanated! Welcome to Morning Tea, where we sit in our sleepwear and discuss current events. Today's tea is Earl Grey Creme by Teavana Tea, or Teavana. Oh, so many people talking about morning tea and how I don't do it anymore. I'll have the link above as to, why I wasn't doing it. Okay, so it's been 3 months. I hope your holidays were merry. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room, Donald Trump. Now, I have a hard time talking about Donald Trump because I want to be fair. I feel like I have to have a certain amount of integrity and poise when talking about President-elect Trump. I don't want to treat him or treat his followers, his supporters, the way people treated Obama supporters. I do think that financially, Trump might do something well, but for me personally, I'm not worried about financial stuff because I don't have any children and, don't have all this stress. I'm not married. I'm a single person. So I'm not worried about, my factory job moving to Mexico. If you are, and Trump speaks to you, I have to respect that. I think that he is going to try to do some radical things that aren't going to necessarily work in the way that he thinks they're going to work. Who knows? Let's see. Let's see what happens. I have a friend who's very excited about him. They're very excited about making America great. Socially, I think Trump is a terrible choice because I think socially he's going to take us back because he doesn't agree that a lot of things exist, like white privilege or global warming. Oh, so good, so good. Sometime last week, I don't know when, Steve Harvey sat down and had a conversation with Mr. Trump. And after that conversation, he came out and said that he's glad he had that and he will have a conversation with the president-elect as the president anytime. And he feels like Trump is going to do some really great things for this country. And as an American, as a black person, having Steve Harvey sit down with President-elect Trump just makes me go, so? Who cares? I mean, who cares about Steve Harvey? No, I don't, Steve Harvey is so far away from all of my values. I feel like he's sexist and homophobic and just Steve Harvey bears no weight in my book. Tell me some jokes, post Family Feud, and I'm glad you're making your money. There are some celebrities whose voice and opinion matters because they're learned and that they care about politics and they care about the world. And Steve Harvey's just not one of those people. Host a show, host a pageant, don't talk to presidents. Now, dealing with another black celebrity and Trump, Jennifer Holliday has agreed to perform at the inauguration on January 20th. And there are people who are upset with her. And to them I have to say, boo-boo, let Jenny make her money. I don't know about Jennifer Holliday's struggles. Who is asking for Jennifer Holliday to come and sing at anything that is big like this? This is her opportunity to sing at a presidential inauguration. You know who sings at presidential inaugurations? Aretha Franklin, Beyonce. Nobody's checking for Jennifer Holliday. Hell, Jennifer Hudson, before Jennifer Holliday, she admitted that she voted for Hillary Clinton, but this is career-wise an opportunity for her, and so I support her. So Trump decided that he was going to talk some shit about John Lewis, who is a representative from Atlanta, and he has been in the civil rights movement, civil rights fights for 50 years in Congress in DC, and he says that he doesn't believe that Trump is a legitimate president, which is his right, because Trump didn't believe that Obama was a legitimate president, and there are a lot of other senators who didn't believe that Obama was a legitimate president, and that happens. And so Trump tried to come for John Lewis, talking about his district in Atlanta, saying it's poor and it's crime infested, and it's shut up, Trump. I mean, I know that there are a faction of people who don't care about John Lewis and aren't even worried about it, but you're just tacky. Come on, President-elect, button it up. Be professional. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for him to be professional. Maybe it'll never happen, but I have hope because I want to at least be you know what, this is a really hard job, and this guy got picked for it. I just can't wait to see what the presidency is going to do to Donald Trump. If Donald Trump leaves the presidency looking just as good, looking the same as when he entered it, then you know he didn't do shit. He wasn't having sleepless nights. He doesn't care about the people of his country. You age dramatically when you become president. And I wonder what Trump is going to look like. Like, is he going to age? Is he going to really feel the pressure? Or is he just going to be blase about it? I want to know. I'm so interested in seeing how his presidency pans out. And I'm interested because I know that his nonsense isn't going to affect me in the way that it might affect other people. And I'm really sorry for those of you who live in red states who are blue people. I'm gonna wrap myself in my blue blanket and go to sleep every night because I know I live in a state where Trump's edicts aren't going to affect me in the way that it might affect other people. The Republicans are being sneaky because it's like they can't take away the Affordable Care Act without putting something in its place. And they're trying to do that. They're trying to just take it away. And that's not right because there are millions of Americans who actually have medical insurance because of it. Like I say, California has its own medical thing called Covered California. And it works in collusion with the ACA or California's version of Obamacare. So yeah, I live in one of those states where I get that benefit of healthcare. So let's move on. I'm done talking about him. Something that has made me so happy that I almost started crying is when I found out that the officers who were involved in the killing of Tamir Rice are actually being brought up on charges. Now, I'm not sure if they're 100% being brought up on charges, but there are thoughts to bring them up on charges, and that makes me happy. If you guys don't know, Tamir Rice was the 14-year-old or 12-year-old boy, in 2014, who was run up on in a park. He was playing with a toy gun, and he was run up on by the police, and they shot him after 2 seconds of pulling up on him. 12 years old, playing with a toy gun, and even the person who called in the report admitted that they couldn't tell if it was a real gun or if it was a toy gun. You don't just run up on anybody and shoot them because they have a gun in an open carry state. So, I mean, I can't talk about it because it really upsets me. City of Cleveland announces administrative charges pending against the officers involved of the shooting death of Tamir Rice. I refer to it as a murder, because they killed him for no reason. That's just me. Also, another thing that's happened is Pastor Eddie Long has died. He was 63 years old. He says that they said that he died of an aggressive cancer. I really do hate these mega millionaire pastors. I don't like it. I don't like them. I think that they're swindlers. I think that they're hustlers. He has been homophobic and anti-gay, and what is it called when you want to reform gay reformity? He's pretended that that's a real thing, that he can treat homosexuals and turn them heterosexuals, and turns out that he was messing with young boys himself, which is usually how it goes. The most aggressive anti-gay folk are the ones that are in fact gay themselves, and are fighting their gay demons, put on the airs of being this certain type of person. And Eddie Long was that, while stealing money from the black community because his congregation was largely black people. And he, tax-free stealing money, rolling around, millionaire. You should not be a millionaire if you're a pastor. I mean, yes, I can understand your congregation taking care of you because that's what you do, that's your job, but you shouldn't be a millionaire. I don't care. For those of you who are proponents of this, or watch Joel Caston or Olstein or whatever his name is, and watch these mega church millionaire preachers talk about things, and you're like, oh, the word of God is blessed them. No, they're stealing money from your pockets, and you're a fool. All right, so that's it for this episode of Morning Tea. I'm going to definitely attempt to get these out once a week for you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you so much for wanting me to come back and talk about these topics. Please go on ahead, if you have any comments about what I said today, leave them down below, and let's have a discussion. All right, thanks guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye.